This is Phil Burtis. If you're looking for a date, come on by the free radio website and check out the Phil Burtis links. You'd be quite surprised I can set you up real quick with a really, really great date. There's a certain fee involved in the interaction, but however, when you see the lovely date of your dreams, you will thank Phil Burtis. Drop on by Free Radio's website today. Look for the links. Phil Burtis's links. This is Phil Burtis.
Hey, Louie, the priest on the block just became a lawyer.
That's pretty bizarre, Tony.
What's so bizarre about it, Louie?
Well, now he's a father-in-law. Get it, father-in-law? In-law?
That's pretty bad. That's pretty ripe. I like that, actually.
It's okay, Tony. Samuel, you need to go change your socks. Your feet smell, I tell you. I tell you, good, my nose runs. I don't get it either. Samuel? Total opposite. I tell you, I big Bruce, I tell you, use these chopsticks all the time, I tell you, you make yours flow so well, I tell you. Samuel, you must work for a cause, not for applause. Live life to express, not to impress. I tell you, don't strive to make your presence noticed, just make your absence felt. I tell you, Bruce, you and Guru, your philosophical sayings, I tell you, golden chopstick, leave me, I tell you. Poor Samuel.
This is Phil Burtis. Getting a lot of great feedback regarding the people I've been setting up on dates. And the type of dates I set you on are stock up on must-have beauties. Swing by the website, Free Radio. Look for the link called Phil Burtis's Links. Enter the code and you'll be well on your way to meeting the date of your dreams. This is Phil Burtis.
I tell you, I make this great joke. Someone, why you wake me up at 4 in the morning? I tell you, it's 4:10 in the morning to him. Good, I tell you. I figure out the difference between you and a Zippo lighter, go I tell you. Difference between me and a Zippo lighter, I don't get that, Samuel. Let me go back to sleep, but good, you got to know the difference, I tell you, before you go sleep, I tell you. Okay, Samuel, tell me what is the difference between me and a Zippo lighter? I tell you, you are really heavy and the other is a little lighter. I tell you, wait, Samuel. Take it, wire. Samuel. I tell you, good, I don't understand. Samuel, what is wrong? I tell you, I go to sleep every night listening to Spanish lessons. I tell you, I speak fluent Spanish in my dream. Well, I tell you, I'm a marvelous in when you speak Spanish. I tell you, well, speak some Spanish for me now, Samuel. I tell you, go, I can only do it when my eyes are closed and sleeping. I tell you, I don't get it. Poor Samuel. Hey, Tony.
What's the matter, Louie?
I hear this thing on the radio. I go check out the website. They tell me you're going to set me up for the date, you know. It's a commercial with that Phil Burtis guy.
I know that guy. Yeah, I hear him all the time on the free radio station.
That's the guy, I'm telling you.
So what's the deal?
I go to the website, Tony. I pay the money for the date, you know, sets me up. He tells me where to go, the restaurant, everything.
Yeah, and how'd it turn out?
It was a date, Tony.
I know it was a date, but what's going on?
Tony, he was a date. You know a date?
No, you're not talking about the date regarding times of the year. How'd the date go, Louie?
I'm telling you, Tony, he was set me up with a date. The fruit, you know, the date palm.
Like the date palm?
It's the shape of an olive, Tony, containing a soft, sweet pulp and enclosing...
Oh, date? He means set you up with date. The guys will make how much did you pay?
I'd rather not talk about it, Tony. I tell you, the new restaurant, go, I tell you, next door to us, called Karma. I tell you. You mean the restaurant called Karma? I tell you, go, there's no menu. I know some young here strange. You get what you deserve. I tell you, it's strange to me, I tell you. Tell me a story, go, I tell you. Okay, Samuel. There were the two silkworms, Samuel. Silkworm, go, I tell you, I like silkworm. I'll tell you the story. I would like to hear it without you interrupting, Samuel. I tell you, go. So, these two silkworms were racing in this race. It was a hard race for both of them. They were doing the best they can do, and people were cheering them on. It was the most incredible race of all time in the events in history of the silkworm race. I tell you, what happened? It is most interesting, Goo. I tell you, they ended up in a tie. I tell you, I like that one, Goo.
This is Phil Burtis with a news insert. I've recently renamed my iPod the Titanic. So when I plug it in, get this, it says the Titanic is sinking. This is Phil Burtis.
I tell you, Goo, I go down to Maine and Hastings. There's so much people down there, you're homeless and tell you drug dealer. I don't understand, I tell you. So very often people forget to realize their very importance to life and all of energy. I tell you what, you mean to tell me drug dealer, is it important, I tell you? Most important, Samuel. Very often, too often, people forget their importance and relevance to all that is. But those that do realize, they thank the writer, and all writers every day. I don't get it. What do you mean by, do you talk about that Bruce Lee shit again? Bruce Lee crap, I tell you. Didn't you hear it? I tell you, writer, write my life. I tell you, control the beautiful frames. I tell you, emotional drama. I tell you. Samuel, if we would appreciate being part of a greater story that involves just ourselves, but everyone, and give thanks for the story we are a part of, we would come to find the most amazing things come to us. I tell you, like what, Bruce Lee? Samuel, perhaps fate has put Bruce Lee in your path to awaken you to certain levels of enlightenment. I tell you, bullshit, I'll see you later, go. It's all crap to me. Poor Samuel. Samuel, I'm sorry if I offended you, Samuel. Don't take it so hard. Samuel, you must not take things so literally. I tell you, go, your belly's so big, I tell you. You're so round, I tell you. Your name should be circumference, I tell you. Samuel, I actually like that one. Yeah, I tell you, you'll get your size because you eat too much pie, sitting at the round table. I think that is rather funny, Goo. I almost forgot to laugh. I think I did. You did. I tell you, bullshit. Up yours, I tell you, no way, I tell you. Samuel.
Well, I'm sorry if my superpower is, making beer disappear. That's what I'll do.
I look at your fridge, Bobby, I tell you. All I see pizza, burgers, pretzels, chips, nuts, I tell you. And anything fried, I tell you. That is a very good selection of food.
Well, you know what you say when you drink a lot of beer, you simply go nuts and get mind fried. And it's me, Bobby McGee. I could use another beer, beer it around and just bearable. I'm just totally bearable today.
I tell you, unbearable. I tell you. That's a good one, Samuel. I tell you. Mr. McGee, do you hear me?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't thinking. I was thinking about my next beer, actually.
You are unbearable at times, Bobby.
Oh, that's a cute joke. I tell you, you just call me and I'll beer it over.
I'll tell you, Bobby.
Well, since beer is quite cheaper than gas nowadays, I prefer to drink and not drive, actually.
I tell you, these guys are bonkers, I know.
It's me, I'm not bonkers. Some young guy would have to say that this is me, Bobby McGee, more like Shakespeare.
That's a good one, I tell you. Shakespeare, I tell you, I shake beer pop all over the place, I know. I know, some young shakes his beer all the time. He's like a baseball player.
Oh, I guess he's gonna always be in need of a relief pitcher then?
This is Phil Burtis. There was a kidnapping at a local school yesterday. Stay tuned for future reports. But don't worry, though. The kid woke up. This is Phil Burtis. This is Phil Burtis. Another hole was found in the female customer bathroom down in Joe's Cafe. Police are currently looking into it. Stand by for a future investigation into this matter. This is Phil Burtis.
Now, I'm telling you, man, we were looking through this hole that was down in Joe's Cafe, looking into the female bathroom, trying to investigate the hole by looking into it. And the last thing you want to do, the images I have of what I saw in there are just going to haunt me forever.
This is Phil Burtis. What did the police officer see? Stay tuned. This is Phil Burtis.
I tell you, Goo, what do you think of my new Velcro jacket, Goo? I tell you, no more emotional drama. Samuel, Velcro is merely a rip-off. I tell you, Goo, it's not funny. I like my jacket, I tell you.